Hey, my friend. So, continuing on my discussion of spiritual abuse, and even though I was a pastor of churches for about 30 years, I also served other pastors as a pastor, and other spiritual leaders as in their ministries and so on as a pastor. So, not only was I involved in a system and perpetuated a system that was, I feel, abusive and that I participated in, I was also a victim of spiritual abuse. And one of the most horrific experiences, one of the worst times I experienced spiritual abuse, not only me, but my wife and my kids, my whole family. We were involved in a ministry. And it's very interesting because when you read about the stages of genocide, where they single out a group of people, and then um, uh, they withhold rights from them, and they start treating them differently, and then they actually dehumanize them, and uh, and then separate them and persecute them, and then exterminate them, and then deny it afterwards. And one of the ways churches do this is by demonizing people that do not participate or cooperate with the authority leadership. And that's what I experienced. It was I started to raise questions and to resist, revolt against the leader of this certain ministry, because I felt he was turning it into a cult, and him being the cult leader. And it was disturbing to watch. And I felt deep down that surely he didn't want this. And, but apparently he did. And we were demonized. Literally, they felt that we were demon possessed. And once somebody is demonized, once somebody's demon possessed, then people expect you to exercise that person, to get rid of them and get them out. They're the enemy, and they're contaminating the community. And sure enough, I was fired. My family was pretty much, we were in desperate condition, and financially, socially, in every way. And we were fired and exterminated from the ministry. And it was a victory for them, and they proclaimed it as such. So I know many of you have experienced this too. Spiritual abuse is very nasty, and one of the ways they do that is by demonizing you.